Check, check, chickadee, check, check, chickadee, check, check, chickadee, check, 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 check. All right, I think this is all right. Hey, I'm Big B. I'm Brick. Welcome to another edition of the Mystery Package Monday store vlog. Shame pile, me randomly talking to myself in a room by myself. Show, vlog, whatever. Had a good week. Very good. Well, it's always a good week. I got two best kids in the world. But you may not agree. You may have your own, but I have my own. I have the best wife in the world. So always good weeks. But as far as productivity, store related, very good week. All of those shame boxes out of the shame pile, I actually was able to process, except for last week's, which I got partially done, which means I took care of weeks 5 through 2. Or, sorry, 1 through 4, and partially did week 5 of this rebootage. I went back to pulling out the largest box I could possibly find. Well, no, there's actually one in there that's really large. There's 2 stores in there, 2 complete stores, and just a word of the warning that I hope people understand as they're watching this sort of shame pile chronological show off, showing off, I should say. These elements are not a suggestion on what are good parts to be stocking in a store for sale. These are parts that I picked up because I had a different methodology for shopping back then. It wasn't proven like my current one is, and this is just me pulling that out there and showing it to you is just sort of showing you, like, proving to myself as well, all right, I didn't, lose the house on sitting on that for forever and a day. And also video proof. Because it seems like nowadays you always need video proof. Anyways, but it's also the primary reason, again, for me doing this is to force myself to work in an area of the store that I just don't want to. There's a million things I could be doing, and parting out a single giant set, essentially, is not one of them. Just one. As a younger store, let's call it a, not necessarily hungrier store, but just a younger store, that was something I definitely would do and I'd be all about. But not anymore. So hopefully my sound quality is good too. I meant to ask you guys that. I did notice that on my interview with Bricklink that my sound quality was just crap, and I was actually embarrassed. Like I've always had a dream of, the show, the channel, whatever you're gonna call it, actually doing something, not being a big YouTube channel or anything like that. Like, that's the furthest from, I do not want that. I like us as a small group, or whatever size group. I like us. But just to be, I hope she's kidding. I think she's kidding because it's End Talk. Just to be more professional. I know that I am an incredibly lazy person when it comes to the production of these videos, when it comes to publicizing my own store, and everything else. I mean, I still don't even have a logo or business cards drawn up after all this time, and I need them. I need to get it off my arse and do it. It's just a running joke of procrastination at this time. Yeah, I gotta start being more serious about things. This is the deal now. This is the whole spiel. Word of the warning out there to anybody who is thinking about picking up one of these, or a couple of the motors associated with it. These are the vroom vrooms of the Lego world. Go do it. I bought 4 so far, and to be honest with you, if I'll probably get 1 or 2, 4 more. So they're expensive. Get them now before I ruin it for you, because that's not my intent. These aren't for intended resale. All right. We have picked our sets for both the bricks out and the I don't even know what the hell the name of the game is. The 100 ticket social media subscriber VIP only draw. I think it gets a different name. Pretty much positive it gets a different name each time. Anyways, they are getting, and I went a little bit different this time. Going with DC Comics. Yeah, this is a beautiful box. All right. But, you know, you're getting it shipped without the box anyways. I checked it out. It comes with a $3 fig, a $10 fig, and a $7 fig. And it's actually a cool looking Robin. And it's Deathstroke, whoever he is. For the Bricks Out game this round, we will be going for a V1 Guardians of the Galaxy set. This one also contains a $10 fig, as well as a $1, and in some instances less, for this guy right here, and a $3-4 Army-able guy. So I thought it'd just be a little different, and you know those were right near each other on the shelf and very easy to access, and that's why you got them. I checked the retail price on them; it's more than doubled in the piece count, so enjoy that. Let's see what else. So Saturday stream had a good week. We're making some alterations, not anything you guys should notice, but instead of it being a personal effort, it's a team effort, which I am very happy for. Each of us will be responsible for finding one host per month in order to keep it moving from channel to channel amongst the community. It puts a lot less onus on one person to try to find 4 or 5 people a month instead of 1, and in my case, possibly 2 if it's a 5-day week per month. We've all agreed that if we can't come through, then we will host on our own channel unless someone decides that they want to host that weekend. And we're going to be very, like, I don't have like this weekend. So if I found somebody and they were like, oh, well, I need this weekend, I could do that for them. We're going to try to be as flexible as possible. But it is harder than you realize, or maybe you might realize it because you're looking at the whole situation and you're like, but it is more difficult than you realize to find hosts for the Saturday stream. It's not what it used to be at all. I understand that, but I don't want to get it there, because there was that, and we can never have that again. And part of that is on me, and I own that. But just because we can't get there doesn't mean we can't get there. All right. So we're looking at things. We realize that it is not a show that children tune into anymore. We realize that it is a show that we are trying to get children to tune into. But I don't know. We'll let the group mull on those things. But it's just, as I said, it's very refreshing and rewarding to have somebody in my corner on this. So we have had an agreement on another topic of another stream. For the seller stream, we have had an agreement from Jacqueline, admin Jack from Bricklink, to come on and be on the Saturday, or be on the seller stream like once a month or whenever, and I'm going to start fielding questions, good stuff like that. But overall, a pretty good feeling, at least what I'm getting from them, from their organization. So that's a good thing. That means that we have a higher chance of it happening again. So, and those were fun. Those were fun, you know. Jack is a fun person to hang around and to chat with and stuff like that. She and I honestly hit it off like boom right away as soon as we met at BrickCon. We had been through, call it Lego hell, with a seller that had shorted me on tens of thousands of elements. We're talking a seller that was working 4-month wait times. In my terms, it may not matter how long I take to ship it to you. You're cool with it for buying. It was just to mull up what it said. In the end of their demise, I was seeing, and they were leveraging, trying to get as many people as they could, I believe, to leave positive feedback for them as they were drowning. But they were getting more negatives than positives, and there was people who had bought orders from them that were just finally just like, really, it's not just me, and started going to town on them, and they finally closed them. But it was a very difficult task for Jacqueline to oversee the closing of that store and mediate it fairly and everything else. And I'm told that she did not necessarily get the best treatment from the customer. You know, the irate employee or the irate customer leaning over the counter by the cash register, just scolding the crap out of somebody, is what I envisioned. That's not what she had said, but that's what I envisioned, like after as she was describing it. So after, and I was on the receiving end of those emails as well. But I had lunch today. All right. Anyways, long short. Good to have Bricklink on the show, and want to do it again. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let's see. All right, what are you guys talking about? Are you guys chatting amongst yourselves, or is it pertinent to me? Could you guys not hear me this entire time and End Talk wasn't kidding? Philly's going to be great. Philly is going to be awesome. I've been talking to Eclipse Graphics, and unfortunately, they will not be having a representative at Philly. Okay, cool. And what up, BD? For the most part, though, as far as this vlog goes, I don't know if you guys are tuning in to see me, tuning in to see a preview of the train wreck that it was back then. This order is from May of 2016. You have seen this seller featured here 3 times already. So these were very large lot orders, very low piece count in comparison. It was hell. And I'm a little embarrassed that if he ever saw these videos, because he was a good shipper and everything else. And I was like, oh, you don't have to do that. But people never listen because people are nice. Anyways, we got the big box this time. It is from Father and Son. Not sure if they're still around. I stopped putting this man through tribulations a while ago. But here it is. So I will get a nice restock on some fine, high-quality plastic bags that, yes, I will recycle into the store. I just don't do the empty Mylar bags. But are you guys ready for the data? Or do you want to see every brick individually? That shiny hit me up too. Application window. All right, here we are. This is my favorite program in the Wild Wild West. I love it. I pimp it out. Try to tell you guys about it because it is good for you guys as well. Okay, everybody's got to go watch the Saturday stream from this weekend over on Haley's channel. We had a tour of Brick Jam's home, and boy, what a tour it was. He just has an astounding large collection. I was in awe. I did not know the depths of Lego collecting that he had gone to. So, does anybody want to see the brick, or do people want to see the data? Speak up now, because in the past it's always been data. But until I see something. It was an amazing collection and talk. All right, so here is the price differential. Let me just highlight right here. Look at all that red right there. Splendid, splendid. But that one doesn't count. That one does not count. Not that one. God, I got so many of those. I went hog wild on getting these right here because of the Sentinel project. And I overbought by 2,000. What sucks is these are not highly purchased 1x2 plates because they 6-month average is 15.6. So anyways, those are mine. Stickers. This is actually a really great sticker. At least I had the foresight then to pick up 17 train stickers. Yes. Score one for B. Always good right here. Boom. Not only great fig overall, but great parts too. Love the classic Lego face and the female Popo. But nothing incredibly special. At least I'm not underwater on this. 184. It was like 208 with shipping. So it's a little like a 1.6 part out on a 310 lot set with 2,666 pieces if you want to try to put it in non-store related. And I've already consolidated these lots. It's not like all of the pieces for this will be in one bag. There was a couple few lots for certain things, and they'll be in different bags. But yeah, this is a lot easier than parting out a set for the most part. See these big lost ones we lose out on. A Dimensions toy tag. A Dimensions toy tag. A Dimensions toy tag. A large vehicle base. Again, do not follow the advice of this at all if you're trying to grow a reference of what I used to do. This is a sad sack of parts as far as sellers. A lot of these, for the most part, are sitters. So hear that, or they were newish at the time, and I was misguided on my thoughts. This was definitely new at the time. Superman hips. The rest of these don't matter. It's less than 10 cents. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter if it's more than 10 cents, but not any large quantity of things, really. A good sized quantity of some things, you know. I'm sold out of these now, so that's nice. That was facetiousness. Just put a lot of these in the store. Don't need those. Speaking of which, I just put 50,000 parts in the store on Saturday night. I also put an additional 10,000 in the store last night, even after I left Bricksmith's. Stream last night, exhausted after the post show. I was like, I'm going to bed. I'd finished pulling all the orders that I could. And sorry, that was my cord I was rolling over. I was moving. I was like, but all this just raw brick needs to be put away. And I never want to leave these things out. This is what we part out into, these large containers here. I never like to leave those out and full of bricks because I've always been fearful that a child will run into them. So I took care of it, and also because, you know, I'm twisted like that. And went to bed at 3 o'clock and put away another 10,000 of the red brick box large pieces. So that was good to put away. And yes, Entalk, I apologize. There's not a lot of 1x4 bricks in black. I think Entalk's most commonly used color is black. But I don't know if there's anything else to add besides Philly hype, yo. I got more from my more chopping stuff to put away this week. I'm told that the Philly Brickfest Red Light District Epic Rap Battle actually is a thing. Chad did mention it during his Haulin' and Ballin' stream, and I was very surprised to hear that there was people interested in it, and I like that. I think it would be fun for us just to ham it up. We're already hamming it up. Just to ham it up and have some fun, you know? And unless Bubba's pulling the wool over my head, Bubba's planning on doing an 80s Glow Zone dance-off as well that night. So that'll be fun. I look forward to those things, you know? I like hamming it up with you guys and having fun. And Philly's a special time, so... yeah, BR. I hope BR's in it too. I hope people are actually thinking this might be a bit of fun, because it really would be. You know, my thoughts are that people could take a song, probably old school, golden age hip hop related, but they don't have to, and Legoize it. That's all. You know, and just put something together and go from there and see if they can practice it, have some fun with it, and you know, you can sing it while you're putting your Philly projects together. Just leave the song on repeat. That's all you gotta do. See, I was a fiend before I became a teen. I played with Technic bricks like a cones of ice cream. Nah, cones of ice cream don't work. All right. Anyways, like that. Anyways, probably gonna try to pick up in the coming near future more on my personal color chart. Entalk is sort of lit the flame underneath me of interest again. I want to see if I can get a flat gold 2x2 tile. And an old gold. And a metallic gold. All my other metallics. And finish those out. Because I like that series. But, all right. I'm looking around. I don't see anything else to talk to you guys about. There probably is. If there isn't, I'm forgetting. Just tell me. But I'm Big B I Brick. Thanks for joining, and see you guys next week. Hope you enjoyed it, and I appreciate you guys keeping me on task with the shame pile, with everything, but also for letting me do this. You know, this is a dream. This is a dream come true. And I know I say it a lot, but it is. Never in my wildest dreams would I ever think that the dreams of a 15-year-old boy, would come true of I want to retire by the time I'm 45. And though I did not hit that mark, I came pretty damn close. And thank you guys. I do have you to thank for it. And I don't mean in financial support. I mean in honest to goodness, real support. Letting me know that how I'm doing and giving me feedback, and that stuff matters. So thank you very much. If you enjoyed the show, if you watched it, whatever, hit that like button, do that subscribe stuff, and blah blah blah, yitty yippee yah. I've been watching a bunch of different Lifetime YouTubers as I'm doing stuff, trying to get an idea how to do a successful vlog. I don't know. I kind of like it that the vlog is me and not that crazed stuff. Although I still do want to go do commercials in the future, and and just weird stuff. Anyways, not like that. Thanks for joining.